Hi, I'm Adam Burton, and this is the Daily Devo. Today is Wednesday, November 24, 2021. This week's Bible memory verses are Philippians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. And being found in human form, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Therefore, God has highly exalted him and bestowed on him the name that is above every name. Philippians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9. Here's what happened on this day in history. In 1859, Charles Darwin's Origin of Species is published. One of the most influential books of all times, The Origin of Species, put forth the theory of evolution and described the process of natural selection. In 1877, Black Beauty is published. The classic novel about the life of a horse called Black Beauty was written by English author Anna Sewell. The book quickly gained popularity and it became an important part in the animal rights movement. It was Sewell's only published work. In 1963, Lee Harvey Oswald is shot. Oswald had assassinated John F. Kennedy, the 35th American president, 2 days prior to being shot by Jack Ruby while being transported by the police. The murder was broadcasted live on TV. In 1971 is the hijacking of Northwest Orient Airline 305. Considered to be one of the only unsolved hijacking cases in American history, a man named D.B. Cooper, or Dan Cooper, hijacked the Seattle-Washington-bound plane. After his demands of $200,000 in cash and parachutes were fulfilled at the Seattle airport, he released the passengers, refueled the plane, and asked to be flown to Mexico. On the way, however, he used a parachute to escape from the plane. Cooper has never been identified or caught. And in 2012, a fire breaks out in a clothing factory in Dhaka. Over 110 people were killed and about 200 people were injured in the Tazreen fashion factory on the outskirts of Dhaka, Bangladesh. The tragedy brought to light poor working conditions of workers who made export clothing in Bangladesh. It also led to major labor reforms in the country and in the fashion world, which promised to take steps to ethically source their products. And now you do know what happened on this day in history. Meditate on this passage from Proverbs 24. Be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their hearts devise violence, and their lips talk of trouble. By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his might. For by wise guidance you can wage your war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory. Wisdom is too high for a fool. In the gate he does not open his mouth. Whoever plans to do evil will be called a schemer. The devising of folly is sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to mankind. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Rescue those who are being taken away to death. Hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. If you say, Behold, we did not know this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who keeps watch over your soul know it? And will he not repay man according to his work? My son, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Lie not in wait as a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Do no violence into his home, for the righteous falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble in times of calamity. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and be displeased, and turn away his anger from him. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, and be not envious of the wicked, for the evil man has no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. My son, fear the Lord and the king, and do not join with those who do otherwise, for disaster will arise suddenly from them, and who knows the ruin that will come from them both. These also are sayings of the wise. Partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the wicked, "You are in the right," will be cursed by peoples, abhorred by nations. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Whoever gives an honest answer kisses the lips. Prepare your work outside. Get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that build your house. Be not a witness against your neighbor without cause, and do not deceive with your lips. Do not say, "I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay the man back for what he has done." I passed by the field of a sluggard, by the vineyard of a man lacking sense, and behold, it was all overgrown with thorns. The ground was covered with nettles, and its stone wall was broken down. Then I saw and considered it. I looked and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man. Thanks for listening to the Daily Devo. I will see you tomorrow. God bless.